Yeah, good day guys, how you going? I'm sitting by the sea in Penang. Rented a bike, yes I do, and I figured, you know what, can you go around the whole island in a day? Like a single day? On a scooter? I think you can. Anyway, let's go find out. First place I want to head to, it's actually not far from here. It's an artificial island that they've just started building not that long ago. I heard the bridge is open to the public now. Or the Andaman Islands. I literally just picked this bike up like 5 minutes ago, so I have no comments to make about what riding is like here or anything. All I know is that it's pretty cool to be able to crawl through Penang's beautiful historical streets. On a bike. The only problem is I swear half this island is one-way streets, and that's gonna confuse the heck out of me. So here's a list of things to do today. First, as always, stay safe. Second, visit a few points of interest, one of which include the Andaman Island. And yes, I believe it's spelled the same way as the Andaman Islands. Oh, hello. I guess that was not a giveaway for him. It's kind of cool to like ride around here when I've been walking for the last few days, and it's like so much easier. You know, of course I miss a lot of things. This is a church I wanted to visit. I'm not gonna stop here. Oh, and the other thing was to, of course, circumnavigate the island. Figure out how to ride. I guess you go fast. Hey, when in Rome, you do as the Romans do. I think some people think like the entire island of Penang is like a historical city. No, it's just that little part of Georgetown. Look, I've already escaped it. It's been 2 minutes since I've started riding. And you're already seeing high rises and skyscrapers. Oh, the breeze is so nice though. It is early morning. It's about not quite 10 o'clock. That's a very last minute turn, sir. Hey, this is a merge lane. Ah, so you. Also, one of the sad things is there's two large, really long bridges that come into Penang Island, and I really wanted to go on them, but I was told that I can only stay on Penang Island here, which makes me really sad. I wanted to go on the bridges. I'll go on a different bridge. Oh man, that has to be the island that's under development over there. Oh, that is quite the magnificent roundabout. That's gotta be a water feature, right? What a fresh new bridge. Some weirdest shit that excites me. Palau Andaman. Oh wait, I want to be on this side. I want to keep going straight. Oh yeah. Holy shit, this bridge is what? 8 lanes wide? Oh my god. New Zealand could never. Oh, that's so awesome. Because there's nobody living there right now. It's so open. Oh man. The breeze is so wonderful. Look, technically my old school was on reclaimed land, or like was right next to it, so every time I went on the field was reclaimed land. I've never been on this kind of reclaimed land. This is a lot of reclaimed land. Yeah, they haven't quite figured out how to do all the road markings yet with the flow of traffic by the looks of it. Alright, let's stop here somewhere, just take a chill. Can you believe that? All that land you can see, well, okay, not the mountains and stuff, but like on the side, is all reclaimed. You know, dumping sand onto the seafloor. They've even started building on it. The road infrastructures here, that's quite a thing of engineering, eh? There's not much else to see. You can't even like go out to the coastal side by the looks of it. Holy hell. There must be more reclamation there. Look at all that heavy equipment shuffling sand around. That's awesome. Look, I'm all for ecological preservation and all that, but I'm sure they've done their math. Well, I find it a little unlikely given it's Southeast Asia, but from an engineering perspective, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's my first time on an artificial island. Of course, they don't just have one bridge, they got 2 bridges. Always need an emergency egress and ingress. Oh, the breeze is so good. Let's keep going around the island, see what else we can find, eh? I don't think I missed the ocean this much. You know, I lived by the ocean most of my life. You know, having been in New Zealand, I had like half a dozen beaches within 10-minute drive and 30-minute walk away from me, you know? I think if anything, I just missed the sea breeze. Weirdly, it's not very salty though. I keep trying to shift down every time I come to a stop with my left foot. As you can see, I'm riding a scooter. There is no shifting. They did not have anything manual. Which makes sense, it's a small island. Small, but not a big island. This is cool. This looks like where they break and burn. Oh, it's been a long time since I've been to a beach. Since Indonesia, actually. 3 months. I have to say, from what I've seen, Malaysian beaches are quite underrated. This place is gorgeous. That looks like an old bunker. An old emplacement or an observation post. Interesting. And here. This thing goes on for a while. Yeah, it's not bad, eh? White sand beach. Water looks... actually, it looks better than like some touristy beaches I've seen in Thailand, if I'm being really honest. Probably still a lot of commercial fishing going on here. So a lot of oil in the water. But, I mean, it's a long white sand beach, secluded. There's not a single freaking soul here. Yeah. Would not be surprised if this place gets developed in the next 20 years. Yeah. Let's take a little quick breather. Keep moving. I'm so surprised to see there's trees here. Like, this must have just grown naturally, right? Nice little bit of shade by the beach. There's no breeze. It's quite the nice view. Huh. See that island? There's a little structure on there. It looks like a house. Yeah, this looks like an old gun emplacement to me. Like, yeah. There's a tracks for it as well. So you get the sight of this whole view. So I wonder if I look on the map that this faces out towards, yeah, so there's mainland Malaysia right there. So this must have been overlapping fire, I guess. That's cool. A little bit of history, a little bit of something I'm making up. There is like a fancy cafe there. So I guess it's not as hidden as I thought, but still. Presumably this place comes to life at night. I don't know, but there is a lot of food stalls here. Interesting. That's a hotel. Okay. Oh. Out? No, not out. Wait, no, that is out. The free arrows confused me too much. Oh boy. What's happened to the traffic? I was hoping to have beaten the morning commute. Oh, there's a lot of cancer in the air. starting to feel like just normal suburbia. Apartments, shop houses. A lot of barber shops around here, I've noticed. I think the world's trying to send me a hint. Get a haircut, happy. Masjid that a mosque. Actually, there's a floating mosque. Okay, I'm going to that. I think that's the one that I want to go to. 500 meters. Okay. How do you turn right here? It's a double yellow. Hopefully there's something. Oh yeah, there's a right turning light. That's perfect. Masjid Daerah Timur Laut. Wow. Oh, that looks cool. Okay. That's quite the building. Alright, let's just hope it's visiting time. Wow, it's really floating. It's on piers. This is the first mosque I've been to where I've been allowed to roam around without a guide. Actually, it's the first mosque I visited in Penang. You still have to like register on like a Google form, which I find quite interesting. I guess they just want to know the demographics. This place has a really cool view. The building's very unique. Stained glass windows, iconography. And the inside, oh, I need to learn more. I did learn at the Pink Mosque that these lines, the reason the carpets have these lines is because that's where you line up to do your prayer. And you have enough space so that when you prostrate, you don't bump into the person in front. I'm gonna have a bit more walk around. It's a very cool mosque. Very unique. I just love all this art around Penang. Like, it's got so much character, you know? It's a very nice road as well. Nice and sheltered, breezy. Something smells really good and I'm getting really hungry. I've had a 1 ringgit cream bun today, that's it. And some questionable liquid in a can from 7-Eleven on my walk to the rental shop. So, you know, it's kind of on me, but because I'll add that to my list of things to do. Find food. Damn, man. On this tight of a road. You must be really confident. Yeah, it's pretty much all just white sand beaches all along the coast. Except for the cliff puddles. We ignore that. Whoa. What a corner. Can't see the markings over the little bump. the next step, I'll introduce you guys to the bike. It's a Yamaha this time. Talk a little bit about my impressions, as I always do. 30 k's an hour. I haven't seen anybody do less than 60. The rental shop lady warned me that the road to National Park, which is not quite a halfway point, but she asked me where I was going. I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to the backside of the island, which is true. But she didn't quite get what I meant. She said National Park, which is kind of there. She was like, oh yeah, that road's very twisty, just be really careful. I said to her, oh, thank God, it will be fun. I should keep some things in my own head, eh? Yeah, this road's gorgeous. Like, I could do this all day. Maybe I won't do one lap around the island, I'll do 3 laps around the island by the time I'm done. Gee. Gotta watch the fuel though. Can't imagine the fuel prices haven't gone up here. When all I'm seeing on the news is how much the fuel's going up again. Okay, people here drive a lot safer than the ones in Kuala Lumpur, or at least on the mainland, you know, around Cameron Highlands and the like. But the guys on 2 wheels here are just absolutely suicidal, the half of them. Jesus. Alright, found a little, oh. It's by a cemetery and a shrine. Found a little roadside stop. Yeah. Really reminds me of back home. That's some nice, clean white sands. I think I'm gonna have to find something to eat. The cream bread's done its job. Staved off my hunger for a little bit. Time to activate Google Maps. Alright, cool. So there's a town at the end of this road, which means it's gotta be a hawker center there or something. We'll just stay for a ride though. I really needed this after 2 days of walking like 25,000 steps. You know, just sit on my ass and have something else do all the moving for me. Whoa. I didn't talk about the bike, did I? You know what, maybe do some of these tight corners, I'll learn more about it. Give me a minute. Damn. Oh, that's a beautiful hairpin. That's a gorgeous tree. 10 out of 10 tree. Makes me want to go and hit Coral Loop. Oh, nice. Oh. There's very little camber on these roads, but the roads are well paved, well maintained, and the flow is really good, I'd say. Yeah, this seems... Okay, there's definitely food here. Just gotta find somewhere that I care for. Yeah, okay, so apparently the ones I saw back there were the only ones open? That can't be right. Nasi lemak? No! It's like too late for morning hawker stalls to still, and way too early for dinner ones to be open. Which is really unfortunate. So I have no idea where I'm going, I'm just following the road. Oh, there's a security guard near where I parked. I asked him where I can get some food and he pointed me towards this place. Sweet Home. Sounds good. Sounds good. It's probably gotta be expensive though. This seems like a touristy area. Oh, okay. It's not expensive at all. They asked me if I wanted fried rice or noodles and what drink, and said 14. That's about as good as it gets. I'm very happy with that. Ah, shit. Okay. I actually accidentally ended up exactly where I wanted to go to. The National Park car park. So you can't go any further than that on a car or a bike without permission. And I don't think I'm gonna get permission. So this is about as sort of, I think this is northwest corner of the island as I can get. See? Right there. Started over here, all the way over there. Perfect. Have a bit of a rest, eat, walk around, and then continue from here. Fried rice by an actual Chinese person. And tea with milk, which is just Thai tea. Oh, that's good. You can feel the heat of the wok. That's delicious. Oh, well, the guy at the tourist, or the guy selling tours is very friendly. He actually didn't try to sell me anything, but basically said if I want to go walk into the national park, which, sorry, I do not. It's like a 3-hour walk there and back. He said I had to pay, but if I just want to walk around here to the dock and back, that's all good. No need to pay. If I want to have a look at this cat, no need to pay. That's a cute cat. So let's take a little break, take a breather. That was a great meal. I'm stuffed, well hydrated. It's a long pier. There's a lot of ships. And then we'll get back on the road. I love the sound of the waves, man. I believe around there is like past that corner. It's called Monkey Beach or something. And you can see like macaws and monkeys there. I don't know which one's around here. It's a pretty cool spot, honestly. And there's barely anybody here. Barely any tourists. Good breeze. Nice sound of the waves. Just really chill. I imagine this is what like the seaside towns in Thailand used to be like 10 years ago, you know? Not a lot of people, maybe 20 years ago. Hopefully this place doesn't lose its charm like that. You can just faintly see the outline of the mainland over there. I don't think I'm in any rush to get back to the bike right now. Let's go. Alright, so I'm gonna try and get off the highway and hug the coastline as close as I can. Which is not always possible, but thank you very much.
Bye, see you.
We'll see how it goes. There's a mangrove thingy I want to see. But first, this should be the twistiest part of the day. Man, I love me some twisties. Well, not this part, you know, like the... Okay, you guys see that? That bus? It says 10 to the power of 1. I'm pretty sure it says 101. But the bottom half of 1 is broken. It clearly says 10 to the power of 1. Does it? Anyway. Alright, so I meant to turn right and just follow that road for a little bit. But that road doesn't hug the coastline as tightly as possible. So I'll have to get off it once I'm past the mountains. Oh yeah. Toy museum? Ah, that sounds pretty good. Maybe later. I like that there's buses here, so like later when I feel like actually exploring, I can come back and do that. It's just a pain in the ass because you have to pay exact change. I don't care. I love it. I don't care. They got pictures of reptiles and, oh man, beetles. Ah. Oh, that's cool. I don't really feel like walking up 800 steps of stairs, but it looks like some sort of plant and bug collection. I don't know. Is this guy staying left or right? Dude. Why does he drive in the middle? Okay, look out for... Oh, that's gorgeous, man. Absolute beauty. Oh, it's a dam. Or a reservoir by the looks of it. Well, there's a lot of people living here, makes sense. There's a little stop. I don't know where you would park for it, but... Oh, that's beautiful. A Z. Oh, well, yeah. don't know if you heard it, but I scraped the floorboard very slightly. Let's hope they don't look that far down. And also I don't lean too far. Tip the bike over. That's the last thing I want. I slow down a little bit here. I really miss having a clutch around these corners. What a nice set of roads. Not the best road surface around some of those corners, but still. Whoa, 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 that is a tight corner. I looked at this part on Google Maps and I was like, oh, coastal roads, then through the mountain into something beautifully twisty. What more could a man ever ask for? Company of women, booze, money, screw that. This is where good life is. I don't know how many people who actually watch this. Well, actually, to be honest, I don't know how many people will even watch this full stop. But people who would watch it are also riders. I don't know, to me this is just a true feeling of Zen. You enter a flow state. That's the word of the minute, isn't it? On fucking LinkedIn or whatever. Anyway, yeah, I just feel so zen around these corners. Just being able to focus on one thing. I mean, there's a lot to focus on. There's the road surface, incoming traffic, debris, road condition, the corners, looking ahead to the next corner, see if there's pedestrians or bicycles. But ultimately, all of that culminates to just being able to look on the road and connecting with the road. If it is not such a meditative experience, I don't know what is. I remember, so I like making origami cranes. I have a very bad oral fixation. So one of the things I do is I bite my nails a lot. My nails are horrible. I remember, and one of the things that I've done to mitigate some of it is to fold origami cranes. And I remember sitting in mess with the school kids. And I was making origami cranes just kind of secretly while the mess was going on. And I remember the father, actually the Monsignor, came up to me and he said, he saw me making cranes and he said to me, if that's your way of meditating or praying, you can do that however you want. I always remember that because not just in prayer in Catholicism or in Christianity, but also in Buddhism, you can meditate while you sweep. You can meditate while you carry water, while you chop wood. And the idea here isn't the fact that you're retreating into your mind, but rather truly connecting with the things that you're doing and becoming focused, in a way emptying your mind of all other thoughts other than the one action that you're doing. And I think to me, motorcycling is one of them. Nothing but me, the bike, and the road. I don't have to think about my business. I don't have to think about YouTube. Just appreciating nature and these beautiful curves. And the music in my ear. Tropical fruit farm. And there's a whole tour bus full of people there. It might be pretty good, who knows? Oh, that is a very tight corner with very, very bad road surface. 4 out of 10. 10 out of 10 corner, 4 out of 10 road surface. Doggy! Chalampala, I believe. Not glamping. Oh, traffic stop. Thank you, sir. They're regrading. Oh, smell the tarmac. And I'm making full use out of every single bit of that tire. And that's a wild place for a driveway. What these roadside stalls, like, where do you stop to go do a little bit of shopping? You just stop, like, in the middle of the road, like, if you're in a car, and just, is it like a drive-through? I don't know. What was that? It was like a rat, but it had a... It was too green for a rat. Is it a lizard? Kind of looked furry though. It had a tail, so it can't be a bird. But was it on his hind legs like a... I don't know what I just saw. Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of research, eh? I could ride this road like 20 times over and I still wouldn't get bored. Doesn't matter I'm on a small bike, like this is the perfect size of bike to be riding this road. I wouldn't mind a proper bike with foot pegs a little bit higher so I could lean a little bit more, but other than that, oh. It's about 12 o'clock right now. I managed to spend like half an hour on that pier just staring out into the sea. Pretty good at killing time. But it's meant to be getting really hot very soon. So maybe I should have saved this mountain section for later. It's pretty chill up here. Not cold like Cameron Highlands, but just chill. You can kinda feel the heat coming in as we descend. I'm not looking forward to the 1 to 3 p.m. heat. So I might be riding right by the beach, so maybe I'll just have a lot of good sea breeze in there. Ah, it's a waterfall. Whoa. Okay. Okay, I gotta turn right here to go towards the sea. Wanna be me too. Wanna be me too. It's been a while since I've seen the sea. Pretty sure I'm going to see some mangroves. That is a hell of a slide prevention. This is astronomical center. Oh, that's cool. I guess there's another Chinese community here. Yeah, it looks like it. Hey, coconuts. I'm just following Google Maps in my ear, as always. Really hope I'm not just waltzing into someone's private property. I don't see a gate or any signage, so fingers crossed. Say slight left. I need to go here. No, that can't be right. There's a gate over there. Let me double check Google Maps, eh? Hold on. So it turns out I am going down that gravel road. Oh, the gate's open. Okay. I'll see if there's any signage saying do not enter or anything like that. Doesn't look like it. This is cool. This is really cool. I'm glad I decided to take this little detour. Hey, birdie. This is clearly quite a frequently traveled route. There's a rut in the middle. No car tracks though, just bikes. Both pedal bikes, looks like also, yeah, all sizes of bikes. Really hope I'm allowed to be in here. If not, I'll just apologize profusely. What else can you do? Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Monkey? Monkeys. Yeah, monkeys right over there. Hello. Oh, there's people here. The road quality's gotten significantly worse. Oh. Lot more loose debris. Oh, a lot of rubbish. I wonder if this is a floodplain. It looks like it is. Cracked ground. It is a mangrove. Oh my god, this is a mangrove. Oh, this is surreal looking. I've actually never seen mangrove this tall. This is very, very, very cool. So happy I came on this little detour. Now I'm just curious what's at the end. Oh, it's concrete. This is concrete. Very badly graded concrete. More concrete than asphalt. Okay, I think it's time to turn. Yeah. Oh, looks like a fishing. Oh, this is a launch site. Okay. I think it's probably a good time to turn. I don't really want to deal with the dogs. Alright, chill, chill. I'm leaving. Yeah, they don't recognize me, so they want me out. Okay. I'll come back in. Come back to you guys once I'm back out of here. Okay, so apparently this little town is so isolated. We're like out of the way. Maybe isolated is the wrong word. That I have to go back inland and then turn right. I basically have to go around a creek to continue along the water. But right over there is the sea pretty much. So instead of left, I need to turn right. You know what? I'm gonna turn left and just have a bit of an explore. Just ride down and probably ride right back up. This is not a touristed area, you know? Yeah. And it just continues being a little village. All right, let's go back out. Another Chinese temple. Yeah, this is very Chinese area. Alright, so I have to turn right back onto the main road and then turn right again to go as close to the coastline again. Check right, check left. Yeah, so like there's a creek that runs down there, so there's no roads or something, as far as I can tell. Must be turning right where that guy is. Huh? Further up, that's a driveway. Okay. Alright, so gotta turn right over here. Let's see if this area is any different. Big bikes though. Hey, that's a... Oh my god, there's some cool 80s bikes in that junk pile. That was a Katana 400. Oh. Oh, I can smell the sea. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. Maybe slow down at speed bumps. I just need to keep going. Oh. I think that was meant to turn left way back there. Hold on. Nope, nope. This was the right way. Google Maps lady was just being confused. It seems to happen a lot around these parts. This looks like another very much Chinese community. I gotta learn to speak some Chinese. I know, ni hao, xisha, right? Hello and thank you. Yeah, so many Chinese people around here. They all speak English, so I know how to read Chinese a little bit. But very basic letters, and Old Korean is like traditional Chinese, not simplified. So I probably can't read a lot of the signs anyway. It's actually really cool to see like parts of the island that hasn't been completely gentrified yet. Wow, that is cool. Presumably, if you're eating fish, this is likely one of the places it's coming from on the island or in the surrounding areas. That is very cool. Looks like I took the scenic detour by accident. Need to turn right. It's getting hot though. It's getting really hot. Like, even with the breeze. Gotta do a deep clean of my gear at some point. I can't just throw this jacket and gloves into the washing machine, you know? Are those rice paddies? No. Oh, there's fishing farm. Oh. This brings back some memories. Mom and Dad used to take us like to a shrimp fishing farm once or twice. I quite enjoyed that experience. It's probably really expensive, I don't know, but I don't know if you can hear, but there's something not quite right with the transmission on this thing. Like pulses, doom, 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 doom. It's probably the belt that's about to go. Are they stopping? Oh, this is nice. You know, as much as I love curves, just a long straight line road. I've been playing too much Ghost of Tsushima, so I'm thinking I can hide in there and ambush the Mongols. Oh, mangroves on the right. What a life, my friends, what a life. Ah, they're like plantations, of course. Just like the ones I saw on the way to Cameron Islands. I wonder how well they fare, because like, these are mangroves. Let me see water comes all the way up here, so like, interesting. There's a canal. Is it a canal? I see seagulls. I don't know why, but I haven't seen them when I've been in Georgetown. Well, are they seagulls? That one looks way too big for one. The sea's gotta be just over that tree line over there. Mind you, I don't know where I actually am. Here's a road sign. Kuala Jalan Baru, Palau Betong. Okay, that actually doesn't help me much. Roadside stop? Sounds pretty good. Might have to go find a 7-Eleven or something. Need a drink. Now that's a textbook definition of dilapidated. Alright, looks like my gut was right. I need to turn over there. That's where the sea is. I still haven't figured out what these mean. Just an exclamation mark. Does it mean like, be amazed? How amazed should I be? Is it like, be alarmed? Is this just a bridge going over houses? Oh, I feel bad for people living under it. No, it does go over a canal. Or like a river. Yeah. Okay. There's signage with a lot of English there, so that means, I guess at some point they expected people to tour all the way out here. Interestingly. Otherwise, largely signs around here have been in Malay and Chinese. Also, I haven't found like a 7-Eleven here or anything. I'm just going down here because this the perimeter. These roads are seriously narrow. You can tell what the priority is, like what they were designed for. This thing will hit 90 easily. Okay. I don't want to hit like a monkey that jumps out or whatever. I haven't actually worked out what the speed limit on this road exactly is. I haven't seen a speed sign in quite some time. I'm just going with 50 because it's the last one I've seen. I don't even see other cars or bikes. Usually that's how I know what the speed limit is. If you just go like 30 kilometers under whatever they're going, that's the speed limit. There's one car. Hard to judge how fast they're going. But the answer is not very fast, so I won't go very fast. Got the breeze, got the sights, got the smells of various things. I don't think I'm meant to go straight. Let's have a quick stop. Orientate myself. Just... this seems good. I just don't want to stop on such a narrow shoulder. Perfect. Okay, I don't know if you can even see that. Hold on. Oh, that's as bright as it goes. Right, I'm here. I've already made it all the way over here. I'm gonna go as far as the road will allow me into the southwest corner of the island. And maybe see the sea again. It's like, this place is really close to the sea, but you can't see the sea. I'm meant to just go straight. Don't think so. I think I was meant to turn. Surely. This is clearly like a residential street. Alright, left, I'm pretty sure. Here we go. It's another mosque. Turn right. Pulau Betong. Really want to know what's up with people wearing their jackets like backwards on scooters around here. Like, I keep seeing that, I don't understand. Am I meant to continue up this way? I think so. Yeah, alright. Finally. The sea. Ah, that is a diabolical place for a speed bump. And it's not even painted. I'll learn my lesson for the next 5 minutes. Oof. It's one of those roads where you have to honk around corners. Okay. I do not like these. It means there's very little visibility. And it's gotta be very tight corners. Tight corners are like the low visibility, not so much. Whoa! I don't know if you saw that. It's another one of those green and red looking things. I'm pretty sure it's a reptile. It's not a rat. I gotta remember, just hit it if it's too small. I know it's... yeah. But that's a safe way. Ooh. Gave me a bit of a fright. Honk. Yeah, alright. Hello. Whoa. I can tell there's something good coming up. Oh, what's this? Academy. Can I go in? I don't think so. I think I can. Oh, there's sand on the road. Just gonna ask the guy at the gate real quick if I can park here for 5 minutes. Hey. Okay, I don't think he cares. Let's just be quick then. I'm not gonna be chilling here for too long. Nope. It's okay? Oh. I thought he was sprinting at me to say no. He's literally chasing a bird. Oh. God, that's gorgeous though. There's a little swing there. It's a beautiful tree. Okay. He said it's okay for me to be here, so I'm gonna chill here for a little bit. I guess I'm not going there. As I could just jump down and go around, but I'm fine just being here. There's no way you can see this, but there's like a bunch of squirrels on that tree. It's just kind of chilling. I see one moving now. That's cute. Oh. It's another super nice quiet beach with very bad exposure. Oh, I really don't get why it's all so empty. This does appear to be some sort of a military academy, given they're all dressed in camo and it says academy in the front. But still, very, very nice little beach. Glad I rented the bike, because I would have never seen this otherwise. Okay, so obviously I can't go around the island, this spot, because that's like a wildlife or like, you know, nature reserve. Or, well, at least there's no roads. I can't go any further here, that's impossible. So what I'm going to do to make sure that I fully circumnavigate as much as possible, I'm going to go all the way around. And I'm going to go to this point on the map where it is the furthest point, closest point to where I am now on the other side. That's quite a detour though. I'll see you guys again when I'm back on the main road, because I gotta get back to the main road, take the main road for a little bit, and then back out of there. Just realized there's no reception here either, which is the first time I've had zero reception in all of Southeast Asia. There's also a lot of ants. Alright. Okay, decided to stop at the beach I kind of passed up on the way up. And it's gorgeous here. So quiet. I mean, there's some construction going on over there, but aside from that, look at these sculptures too, like, aren't they adorable? Yeah, okay, so this is a Yamaha Avant 125cc axle mounted motor CVT automatic scooter. You've seen these before. It's pretty good actually. I'm liking it. It's not as peppy as the newer stuff, but it's like a little grunty for a small motor. And it's got the best feeling brakes I've ever used on a scooter in Southeast Asia so far. Might just be from maintenance, though I suspect it's actually from the fact that it's not got linked rear and front brakes. Yeah, good bike. And also corners better than some of the other scooters I've ridden. So yeah, that gets a 8 out of 10 for me. Really enjoying all the seasides, the quietness, the peace. All right, Let's continue on. Back onto the main road, eh? It's probably hard to tell, but the ground's pretty much like half covered in sunflower seed shells, which I just find really funny. Alright, here we are. Nearly back on the main road. It's so funny that there's clearly tire marks turning right on this intersection. There's even a flashing sign that says don't turn right. I like this area. It feels very classic. A lot of things are shut. It's a little unfortunate. I guess small towns have a hard time surviving, especially in these economies. What is that? A warning sign about monkeys? Ah, that's awesome. I have seen a few monkeys playing on the rails and stuff here and there. This is like the last little bit of twisties. So the rest of this is like coastal roads. There's ups and downs there. I gotta say, the throttle on this might be the smoothest automatic throttle I've ever had. I mean, it still has that CVT delay, which I really hate. That's why I like manuals. You know, you let the clutch out, you twist the throttle, and the bike goes. Whereas this, you twist the throttle, and there's like half a second delay before the bike actually accelerates. But this one, it's pretty responsive, especially when going uphill. Yeah, man. Everybody here is a MotoGP rider. I could try overtaking, but I don't think it's gonna work. That's about as fast as my bike goes. Those KLX 250s? Army bikes are KLX 250s? Lucky damn. That's a great bike. Oh, what a beautiful high mountain pass. I can't believe on such a small island there's like such a big mountain pass. I wasn't expecting this. It honestly feels like the road going to Cameron Highlands. And it's not like I'm going slowly. Bikes just have no chill here. Seriously. That There's a lot of bumps. Yeah, it's the strangest indicator switch I've ever seen. I've never seen one where there's a separate button that you push in. Like I've seen a setup where you have two buttons, but I've never seen one where it's like inside the main button. Looks like I'm back to the populated area. How do I turn right here? There's a lot of traffic. There we go. Oh, a tour bus. Must be something on the other side, I guess. You can see things are getting a bit busier. I'm not comfortable going that fast. These are like normal streets. It's a Wednesday, and school is gonna be ending soon, so there's gonna be kids on the road. Like me killing myself, that's one thing, but I can't live with myself if I hit a kid. Roti John Ayam, 10 ringgits. Oh, sounds pretty good. I say, getting a bit peckish. Telling you, riding takes a bit of energy. I mean, it's no walking or running. It still takes quite a bit of like, I won't call it physical prowess, but it's quite an active form of transport. So, Kun Thai. Yeah, more Thai restaurants. Wait. I should have looked at the road instead of restaurant signs. Soy dogs. All of there's just a rock. I guess you don't need a barrier if there's a rock. For sure. Walkway down to the beach. Oh! The road surface here is not as good as it's been, unfortunately. I didn't realize it was this big of a detour, actually. opens up beautifully. Oh, the heat. Oh. The heat coming off the road is incredible right now. Okay, that's a do not enter sign. I think it's a do not park sign. There's a P sign right above it that's just faded. And that's about as far as I can get. Temple here. Just gonna turn around in the courtyard. Yeah, looks like a Chinese temple. Oh. This is about as far southwestern as I can get on the island. Awesome. So I was there, now I'm here. Let's pretend I rode all the way around. Obviously I can't do that. Quick photo for the boys. Had a quick walkabout. There isn't anyone here. Just about that surprises me. Anyway, I'm gonna get back on the main road and I'll figure out what to do from there, because I just want to stay along the coast, and it's the main arterial road going on the coast anyway once I'm back on the highway. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Nearly on the main road. Syria 99, yes. I just gotta figure out how to turn right. Remember that road being kinda busy. Hopefully someone in front of me is also turning right. Kinda go on their tails. She's certainly braver than me. I believe that this is the coastal main road. Now I can just follow this back to where I started if I really wanted to. I think I can do a little better than that. There isn't really a lot of ways to like go right, because it's pretty much just jump into the sea or dead end streets. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. A lot of construction on this side of the island. A lot of big developments. That's what that artificial island, Andaman Island's about too, you know? Really, there's a lot of demand for it. That sounds fun. It's a proper two-stroke. The lady in front's got her blinkers on. See, I'm telling you, it's a cultural thing in this part of the world. So when I do it, I'm doing it to blend right in. Damn. Hey. Do lights don't apply to bikes or something? Maybe not those bikes. Applies to me though. Not him either. I see. It's clearly red lights, right? Yeah, that was green. Same is true here as it was in Thailand. Green doesn't mean go. Green means drag race as fast as you can. Oh, that's such a nice breeze. It's the hottest part of the day right now, I'm pretty sure. Oh, it's about 3 o'clock. 2:30? 3 o'clock, roughly. So I'm gonna go find somewhere nicely air conditioned. Get off the heat for a little bit. Cool my entire body down. Yeah, it sounds like afternoon prayer time. She's got that blinker on. How does she catch up? Anyway, got a blinker on, lady. Oh, construction. That's right, those barriers are blocking my sea breeze. I see the breeze on top of trees. Very slight. I just know there'd be more if there weren't those barriers. They're actually building the LRT. So who knows, maybe if I ever visit Penang again, or Georgetown again, they're gonna have trains just like in Kuala Lumpur, which will be cool. I really appreciate that, getting around. Yeah, it's truly feeling like I'm on the busy side of the island now. I think I like the West Coast more. Just a little bit more. Heat doesn't help, but kind of suffocating being among all the people. And there's no cool hidden roads to go down. Just try and figure out a way I can filter up to the front here. There we go. Would have been stuck behind that truck if I hadn't done that. Beautiful. This road is seriously boring. Holy mother of roundabouts. A roundabout, but there's like a lot of signals. Not much of a roundabout, is it? Long signal. I can see why people are sitting in the shade. I'm a fool. Give you a countdown for green light? No wonder everybody drag races it. Friggin' conditioned for it. Right, ice cream and a drink. Alright, I've cooled down. I think my last stop before I finish the loop is going to be going and having a look at the bridge. I think I found a cool spot to take a look at it. I'm not sure if I can even get there. We'll see. It's just such a jumble of highways and busy roads. Not sure if it's viable. Yeah. I did run out of battery on both my camera and my mic. Hence why, yeah, it's not that one. So there's a bit of a gap between now and where I was before, which was on that big roundabout, I think. But from there, I basically just looked up mixway and went in. I was just too hot. I had to cool down. The mixway was a bit of a detour. It'll take me probably about 10 minutes to get back to where I was. Let's see. It entirely depends on how much I get lost. Just too confusing. Too many intersections. Thinking maybe I need to get some fuel. I feel like if I see a fuel station, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to look for it yet, I don't think. This looks like Ramadan Bazaar. Yeah, sure is. Right across from a Chinese temple. Hey, at least this roundabout doesn't have signals. Oh my god. Can't believe that big roundabout has signals. Like, you're ruining what a roundabout is. I've learned my lesson. Stop in the shade as much as you can. One extra thing to look for, but that's pretty worth it. Look at all these shops, like at the bottom of the apartments. You could just, if you left there, you would never have to leave your apartment. Yeah, I'm getting closer to the sea, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure that's the highway that goes on to the bridge. Alright, jetties, fishing docks. I don't know about this being a good view, but it's a view, alright? That's pretty cool. I'm gonna just go park over there under the bridge. I'll just move it if someone has a problem with it. Easy. There is no way I can kind of put this bridge into perspective. It is so long you can't see the end of it. Well, you know, and also perspective. But it's really, really long. What the hell is that? Oh, it's power lines. Oh, that's... What? Oh, that's crazy. But yeah, that bridge is friggin' awesome. I wish I could ride on it, but... Oh well, today's just not the day. Alright, I think it's probably gonna be my last stretch. Just dropped my thingy on the ground, and the ground is not very clean. Damn it, I shook it off. That is not... Okay, fine, I guess I'm not wearing it. Just means it's gonna be sweaty on the helmet. Yeah, it's already so hot again. Nearly on the final stretch. Man, it's literally like a 3 degrees temperature difference between the sunny parts versus the shaded area. That's kind of crazy. Looks like the best way to proceed is to just go on the highway. I don't know if it is at a highway. I need to go right, otherwise it's all kind of like... Navigation around these parts is like kind of fucky. I'm confused. Not as confused as I was in Kuala Lumpur, but still. To be honest, I just don't want to deal with that roundabout with signals. I think something died in me when I saw that. Ah, darn it. A mortal enemy. Traffic. Hmm? Okay, so I need to turn right. Can I do a sneaky? I sure can. Breeze feels good. The sea is just like there on the right. Alright, just a quick fuel stop to ease the anxiety. So we'll have to do that later. Cool, let's go. I suspect that petrol 95 is subsidized by the government, because apparently only domestically registered vehicles can use 95 pump, and it's illegal for them to pump from 95, and that all foreign registered vehicles must pump 97, which is interesting. Alright, nearly back. Nearly completed my loop. That's where all the clan jetties are. The end of this road is where I started. So, hey, come on guys, play nice. Wait, is that street actually called Liber Farquhar? Like Lord Farquhar? Wait, that's the name of the guy in Shrek, right? Is that it? Am I crazy? I should go over there, but I can't go over there because just look at it. It's such a... I did not pick a very good starting spot because you gotta do a giant detour to get there. I don't want to do a little bit of riding just to get myself used to it, to be honest. Nearly there though. Home stretch. There we go. There we are. I was sitting a bit more over there in the morning, but it's way too hot over there. It's much nicer over here in the shade. That was really sunny a second ago. Oh, there you go. Can you circumnavigate? Is that the right word for it? Can you do the entire perimeter of Penang Island in one day on a scooter? Yeah, to be honest, I don't think it'd be that hard. Man, it gets brutal after about 11 a.m. Like, it's just way too hot. Pretty sure if my gear wasn't waterproof, I would have sweat right through my jacket. Fortunately, it's waterproof. It's waterproof from the inside. It was really nice riding though, and it's still only about 4:30. So this took me about 7 hours. That doesn't sound right. I think the actual riding times was like less than 3 hours worth of riding. I was going too fast either. A lot of time just spent looking at stuff and chilling at the beach and whatnot, which I'm gonna do here for a little while. But there is a Chinese temple I want to go check out before it shuts while I still have the bike for the night. Look, that was a pretty fun day. And if you enjoyed your time with me, I hope you'll leave me a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. As always, take care of yourself. Cheers.